Peace and power. It's your girl Shara, the goddess, and I'm back with a video. I'm about to talk about something that's a little edgy. Maybe a little edgy for some of y'all out there. But I told y'all in my past videos that, I'm going to go there. I'm going to talk about stuff that is not usually talked about, especially from this perspective, the real perspective. Y'all know what I'm saying? I'm going to talk about God. Y'all see me do that? That's right. We're going to talk about God. At least who you believe. That's right. Who you were programmed to believe. This character called God. See, I'm going to open up some minds and open up some eyes right now. All right, y'all. This fictionary character called God. See, y'all have to understand that everything is programming. Everything that we were ever taught was taught to us. You have to understand who were the people who taught this knowledge. Fake knowledge, anyway. Who taught this fake fiction knowledge. See, before slavery, before melanated people were enslaved, see, we didn't have religion. Y'all have to understand when religion came about. Religion came about over the past few thousands of years. That's right. It just came about these past few thousands of years. A little bit more than over a few, but not that long ago. That's what I'm saying. And when this came about, it was brought to us, like I said, by slave owners. See, African people, we didn't have Christianity or Islam or any of these religions. These religions were brought to us. And when they were brought to us, they came in a form of teachings that this God character was in the sky. And he was a man. And even though they never said it, it was a white man. Y'all already know, if you look up Christianity, when you see God is a character of a white man and his white angels. No place in the Bible where they show blackness. They didn't show any other race other than white people. And no disrespect to my white folks out there. You tuned into the Leveling Up movement. You may want to sit back, relax, and peep what I'm saying, because you can see just as well as my own people, this enslavement that we have all been tricked in food. That's right. We have all been tricked in food to believe this fiction God character. All right. So, like I said, this character was presented in a way of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, right? Nowhere in the Bible it included the woman. So that's already like suspect. Like, what type of character? How is all men? That's already like suspect. It's the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. So that's already a patriotic mind frame. Nowhere is including the woman. And we all know that life cannot exist if the woman is included. Because the last time I checked, every man that has ever existed has to come through the womb man. Y'all feel me? So, all right. Like I said, it has the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Now, this whole Adam and Eve stuff, let me bring this to y'all witness. This whole thing, and I don't even see why we never caught on to this. But like I always say, we've been under some type of hypnotic spell where we weren't even using our common sense. We never even thought to, y'all know what I'm saying? This whole Adam and Eve thing, right? They say everybody was created by Adam and Eve. And we all know that Adam and Eve supposedly been white people. Last time I checked, 2 white people can't make nobody else other than white people. But if you look around, there's a whole lot of different races out here. A whole lot of different. I mean, just look at me. Last time I checked, I was black. And I say black because, I like to say melanated. But, so that in itself is already, it's not even adding up. The whole Adam and Eve thing. And think about this. If Adam and Eve populated the world, that means that Adam and Eve had a kid or had kids. And then their kids, what? Come on now, y'all. You got to use your brain. Adam and Eve had kids. And then they populated. What? I only got to call that. I only got to say what that is. You can use your own sense. Their kids. That means that their kids kept having kids. Anyway, that's that. What I say, okay, so they can't, 2 white people can't make black. And Adam and Eve, that whole thing is flawed. That whole thing that's flawed. Something else I want to bring to y'all awareness. This whole God character, like I said, it's so much more. Like I said, even in the Bible, it tells you that this is how y'all know we are playing with a force of evil. Because a force of evil did write the Bible. And this force of evil is not that intelligent because the stories don't even add up. It don't even add up. It even tells you that it's an allegory. Allegory means that, it's not even real. These are just stories. But sad to say, my people and a lot of people have brought into this Bible as actual fact. And it's not. And like I said, nowhere in the Bible it includes the woman. So that's crazy. How you're not going to include the woman? And then they say the whole Eve came from what? See, I got this is why y'all have to do y'all research. Because the woman is the XX chromosome. I hope I'm saying this the right way. But basically, men are basically extensions of women. Y'all get what I'm saying? I'm going to make a video about that where I get into actual scientific details about our whole genetic makeup, But I just wanted to put that out there about how these fictional stories in the Bible, how they don't even add up. Y'all know what I'm saying? And how this God character was created for people to give their power away. Because like I said, the whole God thing in the sky was given to us by slave owners, and it was almost like it was beaten and forced on my people to believe in this stuff. It was the only thing, and it's sad to say that things happen how it happened, but Christianity and all those religions are man-made. And like I always say in all videos, Freemasons. They were Freemasons, and the god of Freemasonry is Lucifer, because Saturn, it's called Saturn. Reptilians, archons, they all were a part of putting this whole demonic structure, way of living together for all of us. And we fell for the trickery, because there is a spiritual realm that we have to be aware of. So we are, like I said, is evil forces that has been a part of all of this. But now that the veil is lifting, Mother Nature, Mother Earth is bringing this to our awareness, exactly what happened and what's been going on for these past millions of years. Our people basically got tricked out of African spirituality, because like I said, we didn't have a religion. It was just we basically, the Bible, they actually stole the knowledge and they flipped it. They talk about Jesus being the son of God, when in African spirituality, we knew that the actual sun in the sky, the real black sun that's coming back now, we knew that was a part of us. We didn't worship the sun. We knew that we were a part of the sun. Melanin is condensed sunlight. We are condensed sunlight, you know. So anyway, y'all, my phone's about to go out. I didn't want to get too deep, but I just want to bring it to how it's weird how, you know, we were taught to worship and be fearful. Because the Bible does teach us that fear God. Like, why would your God want you to fear him? Only the devil, that's a low energy. Anybody that wants you to fear him is already saying, basically, you know, how is your creator, so-called creator, wants you to fear him? That's the low energy. That's a low vibration. That's negativity. You know, like I said, the stories don't even add up. But that's because the fake God is really Lucifer in disguise. Jesus is really, and that's another thing too. Like, a lot of people don't even know that nowadays they even call Jesus, which is also a fake character, they call Jesus God. But last time I checked, I thought he's supposed to be the Son of God. But now you have people out here praising and worshiping Jesus. You know, it's just it's a whole lot, y'all. Like I said, it's time to wake up. It's time to rise up and wise up and use your common sense and know that we were lied to, y'all. We were brainwashed and manipulated. And it's time to just know the real deal truth. And especially, I want to say this to my men, my black men, all men, just period. Why would you even want it to be a man God? Like, why would you want to worship a man? Why would you want to pray to another man? Like, that's weird. You know, even in actuality, I mean, it's not a man God anyway, but the fact that you believe that, we were taught to believe that, like, why would you even want to pray to another man? Why would you fear another man? Why? Like, that's suspect. Like, that's weird energy. But we all know that you know what, I ain't even gonna go too deep, but I'm gonna make more videos like this. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. But yeah, y'all, we been tricked, bamboozled. There is no sky daddy. There's no man in the sky. All of that is make-believe stuff to enslave our minds, which it has done. But now that the veil is lifting, everything is coming to the forefront. And I appreciate you for taking time to listen. Like I said, this is my not even my belief. This is fact. This ain't even my opinion. This is just pure T facts, scientific facts, y'all. So yeah, y'all, it's time to wake up. It's time to see the game that has been ran on all of us. And yeah, y'all, when you know better, you're going to do better. So it is what it is. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I may make some more videos like this going into, you know, more flawed things that's in the Bible and other religions and stuff. But I just wanted to bring those common sense things to your mind. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to get out of here. This is your girl, Sharva the Goddess. Till the next time. Oh, yeah, let me say this, too. This just came on my mind. Everything in life is feminine. Feminine energy. Look at Mother Nature. It's feminine. Look, the flowers, the trees, it's all feminine. So y'all really believe that a man created this stuff? He was very feminine. Because if you look around, everything is feminine. Even love itself, the fact that you love is a feminine energy. The fact that you love your family, your mother, your kids, that's like that's feminine. It's still feminine energy, you know. So this man, supposed to be man in the sky, like, it don't even add up. Like I said, everything is feminine energy. It starts with feminine energy, and not saying that feminine energy is soft, but it's still feminine divine energy. Feminine energy is very beautiful, but I'm just saying this masculine man in the sky, he ain't create that because he don't even exist. And especially if he created the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, like, what? The woman wasn't even a part of that. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, y'all. Like I said, it's your girl, Sharva the Goddess. So the next time, make sure you share this video, y'all. I'm out. Peace.